What's up, folks? Welcome to the Wing T Big North Football Channel. I'm your guy, your host, Kevin. I just want to say, if this is your first time coming to the channel, I want to say thanks for stopping by. Please hit that subscribe button, whether it's your first time or you come here before. Subscribe button's right down there. It helps the channel grow. And I'm trying to create a community here. It's about Michigan as a state football. And that's from the Lions, from the pros, through college, Michigan State, Michigan. Hopefully we'll get into Central, Western, and that stuff eventually down the line. And Muskegon County High School football. Here we go. What is happening, folks? Sorry to get this out so late. I will be getting out the scores probably Saturday evening from now on. All right, so first round of the playoffs have started for Michigan high school football, and we are going to focus on Muskegon County teams. And here we go. Grand Haven beat Granville 28-7. Let's see. Owen Worthington had a touchdown pass. Connor Worthington had 118 yards rushing and two touchdowns on the ground. Will McWaters had 15 total tackles for the Bucks. So really good game by Grand Haven Buccaneers. That was in Division 1. In Division 2, Mona Shores beat Midland 13 rather. Do not have any stats on that. I'm sorry to my Shores folks. There's a couple of dudes that I know. One had a heck of a game. Anyways, drop it down in the comments. Shout out the Shores kids, please. Division 3, we got Byron Center 49, Spring Lake 14. Yeah, that's a tough one. Byron Center's very good, and Spring Lake Lakers just hold your heads up high. You made the playoffs, and you know that that's something to be proud of. You know, there's only 8 teams that are gonna walk away from this thing feeling good about themselves. So, to all the kids who weren't on the winning end, yeah, there's only 8 teams who are gonna walk away feeling, not having the feeling that you guys had or will have. But anyways, let's move on. Also in Division 3, we got Muskegon, who took on Marquette, and this was at Grand Haven Stadium. Muskegon was 69 points. Marquette 7. Look, there's a ton of players to shout out. Of course, Cameron Martinez, 7 rushing touchdowns, 293 rushing yards, all in the first half. Amari Crowley had 2 touchdowns. Robert Gee had a touchdown. Deshaun Jordan and Deshaun Lindsay and Jordan Porter each had 7 tackles. Kobe Lewis and Miles Walton each had an interception. So congratulations, Big Reds, and to young men who played a big role in it. And yeah, you guys are looking like you're a well-oiled machine as you continue your playoff run. In Division 4, we got this breaks my heart. Sparta 35, Orchard View 0. And Mari Mitchell had 69 yards rushing. Alex Andrews had 20 yards rushing. Dayton Rose had 12 total tackles. Maverick Cologne had 10 tackles. And Alex Andrews also had 8 tackles. So, and for Sparta, their quarterback, Jaquel Davis, had 2 touchdowns rushing and 1 passing. And DeAndre Thomas had 2 touchdowns rushing and 1 receiving. I was at that game, and Sparta's really good. I mean, Orchard View is a very good team, and it was eye-opening, to say the least, at Sparta's size. Man, they have some huge kids. I mean, their size is outrageous. And their skill and their ability. That DeAndre Thomas kid is lightning quick. Especially if he gets around the outside. Man, forget about it. And OB, I mean, he did your very best, and as a, alumni, I already made a video for you guys, and if you haven't seen it, I'll drop it down in the comment section, and make sure you watch it. Alright, also, let's see, that was Division 4. Let's see. Oh, Sault Ste. Marie 46, Ludington 0. Yeah. Sault Ste. Marie is a pretty good team, and Ludington's a good team as well. There were no stats given on this game, so I apologize, but Ludington folks probably don't want to, hear about the stats anyways. So, anyways, we'll move on to division number 5. Oak Ridge 28, Grant 7. Grant, you had a heck of a year, and you just ran into a great team. Look, there are good teams and there are great teams, and I would say that Muskegon County has two great teams, that being Muskegon Big Reds and the Oak Ridge Eagles. Now I'd say a lot of our other schools are good. Can they make that jump from being good to great? You know, that's what we're gonna find out. Leroy Quinn had 147 yards rushing. Corey Vanderput had 83 yards rushing, 1 touchdown. Leroy Quinn had 2 touchdowns. Ethan Daly, he only threw for 99 yards, but he is 10 of 14 passing, and he also ran for 54 yards and a touchdown. Let's see. Orion Evans for the Grant Tigers had 5 tackles, a fumble recovery, and he picked up that fumble and took it 50 yards for a touchdown. So that's pretty good stuff, you know, for Oregon and the Tigers. Now we're moving on to Division 6. Kent City 14, Grand Rapids North Point Christian 8. No stats on this one. And then also in Division 6 we had Pewamo, Westfall or something like that, 35, North Muskegon 0. No stats on that. So yeah, that sucks that that North Muskegon got knocked out, but you know, it is what it is. It's playoff time and it's how it goes. Now we're into Division 6, Montague versus Newaygo. Montague won 55-7. Montague was up 41-7 at the half. Drew Collins, their quarterback, was 13-17 with 249 yards passing, 5 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, and a rush touchdown. My goodness. If he's not the player of the week, we might as well not even have a poll. Drew Collins, you're the player of the week, son. My Lord. Dylan Everett, 104 yards rushing. Let's see. Three catches, 98 yards, combined 3 touchdowns. Johnny Mounier had 5 catches, 68 yards, 2 touchdowns. And Trey Mickelson led the defense with 7 tackles for the Wildcats. So Montague really showed strong in their first playoff game against Newaygo. And yeah, like I said, Drew Collins, boy oh boy, it's tough to find anyone. I mean, Cam Martinez had 7 touchdowns, but you know, that's kind of expected of him. Unfair or not, that's kind of the way it goes. But Ravenna in Division 6 as well beat Muskegon Catholic Central 14-0 and did it with great defense. Dom Mabrito had 6 tackles. Nick Ely, Chad Erickson had 5. For Catholic, Max Price was 9-16, throwing the football, 83 yards, 29 yards rushing. Back to Ravenna, Craig Kilborn, their quarterback was 11 of 13, 130 yards passing, 103 yards rushing. Grant Parker had 2 rushing touchdowns, and Thomas McCullough had 7 catches and 103 yards. Yeah, that and Muskegon Catholic Central just played very undisciplined. They had 11 penalties, and 6 of them were 15-yarders. So I don't know if those were unsportsmanlike or what. Probably a good majority of them were, I'm imagining. And you just can't be undisciplined and expect to win. Not like that. 11 penalties, and 6 of them 15-yarders. Can't do it. But anyways, thank you for watching, and I will be dropping the matchups for playoff week number 2 probably Wednesday. And yeah, thanks again for watching. Do not forget to subscribe and comment down below. Represent your school. Shout out your kid. Shout out your teammates. Whatever. Till Wednesday. Peace.